Howdy folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Reese and welcome back to Persona 3 Reload. This is the episode Aigis post-game DLC, the final chapter, the post-final chapter that is going to presumably give us some answers and some closure, because it's literally called The Answer in its original release. I don't know why it's called episode Aigis now. I have no idea. Okay, I wanted to make sure the mic was in fact on, because I realized I didn't check beforehand, and we need to do our sound check like we do at the top of every stream, and now is a good time to do that. I realized I didn't check beforehand, and it is in fact working. So let's get started, shall we? I don't see any reason to wait, although I did want to give a big shout out to Creepcraft LP in the chat. Thank you so much for joining live, and I hope to have some others filter in as we go. I know there's a lot of people who've been very patiently waiting for this over on the Discord. I'm sorry that we didn't get it done last weekend. I was a little busy. Saturday was a little hectic for me, and then Sunday, I don't remember why I didn't stream on Sunday. I remember I had a reason, but I don't know what it was. I might have just been recording RuneScape, because that's been going pretty decently well on the channel, so I'm trying to keep those up. In fact, I got so into recording and editing RuneScape that I accidentally skipped an episode. So, as soon as we're done with this stream, I have to record an intro to a RuneScape video explaining that, hey, this was supposed to come out before the last episode. My bad. Sorry about that. Yeah, it's a little confusing. But fortunately, no important story beats happened in this last episode. It was just an episode full of the grind, you know, getting on the grindstone and getting a bunch of levels up. So it's all good. It's all good. So we got the whole cast here. We got everyone we know, everyone we love is right here on this screen, except for, of course, the main character, who is dead. We don't know who this is, because that's clearly Aigis in the background there. So we have not Aigis up here in the foreground. And the MC's actually, like, over here somewhere. Dead? Actually, who is this? I have no idea who that is. Whoa, let's not do this right now. We're in the middle of trying to decipher something. Hello? Can we not? Can we not be doing that right there? All right, let's get back to that screen and let's figure out whoever. Okay, so we got the dog, Koromaru, Yukari, Junpei, Mitsuru, Aigis. That's Ken. That is the fella who eats the protein powder, whose name Akihiko. Oh, Fuka! It's Fuka, obviously. So yeah, we don't know who this is. I believe we saw them in the intro video that we watched last week, though. Let's get into it. Let's not delay. A portion of your existing save data can be carried over when starting. By carrying over save data, you'll be able to use any costumes you've previously obtained, as well as your Persona Compendium. Note that your Persona Compendium data won't be able to be used on the highest difficulty, Heartless. Furthermore, you will not be able to carry over save data later or redo a carryover using a different save. Ooh, yeah, carry over that data. We definitely want to do that. So we'll use the slot 10, I don't think it matters, clear data. Yeah, carry that over. Starting new game with save data carried over. Nice. Okay, so obviously we're going to do normal, right? I was told that this is already a little bit of a slog, a little bit of a grind fest, and that apparently on Heartless mode it's borderline impossible. Unless you're just a gaming pro, an MLG pro, which I am not. Exceedingly challenging combat. Your choice of difficulty will not affect the story. It can be changed anytime, but you cannot return to Heartless once leaving it. All right, peaceful. Your party auto-revives after defeat. Well, that sounds lovely. That sounds absolutely lovely. Less stress combat, moderately challenging. We're going to go with normal, okay? Because this is what the developers intended when they made it. Okay, they didn't intend for highly advanced players or people who enjoy strategizing. They made the game for the experienced player like ourselves, okay? Or the casual is also fine, and if you just want to focus on the story, that's okay. Let's do normal. And if we regret this decision, we'll roll it back, because I am actually mostly in... Oh, Velvet Bookmark. I am mostly in this for the plot. I'm mostly in this for the story. I'm mostly in this to see what the answer is, okay? Let's see what happens next. Downloadable content has been detected. Okay, yep. We got the Persona 4 Golden, Persona 4 Royal, and Persona 4 also Royal, but maybe the other one that starts with an R. I can't remember. Phantom Thieves costume set. That's great. Velvet costume and BGM set. Yeah, let's go. Got all that nonsense. Great stuff. It's all from the... Yeah, got a lot of personas. I think we did this when we started the base game as well. We had to go through all of this. All right. Everybody shut up. It's starting. It's happening. I was going to say, the clock shouldn't shatter. Time should just continue on.
This ordeal, it may be that we brought it upon ourselves. Exists is not a guarantee that all will have access to it. It's something so obvious, and yet we did not.
Who were businessmen? What was that all about? Did everyone else see that?
There was little we did understand. We didn't know how to use the key to unlock our future.
All right, well, I feel immediately just confused, disoriented. Before everything changed, ... Well, March 31st, 2010, 1:30 p.m. I remember that day. I think it was just yesterday.
Hello? Hey, Yukari-chan? It's me. Are you coming today? Oh, didn't you see the message I left on the board? I have cram school today. I know, but... I already left my stuff at the dorm, so there's no need for me to be there in person, right? I suppose not, but are you... Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, sorry, break's almost over. I gotta go. Tell everyone I said hi, okay? Yukari-chan's not coming after all.
Sonata-san said he'd be training at the gym, so I don't think he's coming either.
Man, what is up with those two? This is the last day we have before the dorm closes down. With all our memories of this place, you'd think they want to see it off together, you know?
I mean, I can understand not wanting to bask in the memories of everything we went through in our dead friend. Our very recently dead friend.
Each of us to choose our own path from here. We can't deny them that.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Besides, I can hardly blame them. Things have only been getting busier. If I didn't have to reclaim these, I may not have made it here myself.
The music is very funky right now.
Guess it's finally time to say goodbye to our evokers. Kinda bums me out, but it's not like we got a use for them anymore. Let's see, 2, 4... Oh wait, how many are there supposed to be?
And then everyone applauds. Because it kind of feels right now like we're watching a sitcom.
I believe this is all of them.
Huh? You had one too, Aigis-san?
That's right. You had his for safekeeping.
You're talking about us. Because we died.
Hey, come on. Let's not get all down in the dumps about it. I don't think he would have wanted to see us like this.
This song does not feel like it fits here.
We've already said our goodbyes. It's just... I can't help wondering... why? There didn't seem to be anything wrong with him. It just looked like he fell asleep, didn't it?
He must have used up the rest of his power to protect us at the final battle.
I don't think it's worth speculating on the reasons. The one thing I feel certain of is that he wouldn't have blamed any of us for what happened.
Yeah. Ai-chan's got that right. You know? I'm glad to see you're still hanging in there, Aigis. It really seemed like you cared about him more than anything in the world.
I'm somewhat surprised as well. It's possible I won't feel the full impact until I'm settled back in at the lab tomorrow.
Huh? The lab? Are you planning on commuting from there next semester?
I don't think she's going to go to school anymore because she is a robot.
No,
Aigis is returning to the lab for good. She won't be enrolling as a third year.
Well, seriously? Why? It's been fine this whole time, hasn't it?
Probably her choice, isn't it, I would assume.
The decision was mine. I'm sorry I didn't mention it sooner. I enjoy being with you all, but it's time for me to find my own way of life. Oh, but don't worry. You can come visit me whenever you wish.
I guess.
Think of it as a new beginning for her. Anyway, we seem to have gotten off track, but I didn't mean for this to be a sad occasion. I've ordered top-quality sushi for us all. The same as last time, actually. We may not have the full team with us, but let's have a nice dinner here tonight.
Oh, that would be great.
Top quality? I mean, no objections here. You'll join in too, right, Aigis?
Of course. I won't miss this chance to spend more time with you all.
I'm just waiting for the inciting incident at this point. I'm just patiently awaiting the moment that everything goes to hell in a handbasket.
Is down from last month, which seems to mark an end to the strange illness.
Let's go! Oh.
In spite of this, surveys have shown that the public's everyday stress levels remain high, according to an investigation by the Ministry of Health and Welfare.
Whoa, when did it get so late?
It's almost midnight. It's hard to believe we passed the evening so quickly, even without doing anything in particular. I suppose it's because sitting here with you all brings me back to the time we spent together.
I think I know what you mean. I have so many memories of this lounge that I find myself wanting to come back to it.
And why are y'all leaving the
Same for
dorm?
me. When I'm here, I can't help but reminisce on those days.
Why not just roll it over to the next year? Doesn't her, like, business basically own the school? Can't she just make that decision?
I get you on the past and all, but isn't there something still off about the present? I feel like everywhere I go, I see people goofing around like nothing else matters. It's like Strega's dumb ideas never got out of their heads, you know? I mean, is that the kind of world we almost died to protect?
Wow, you've really grown up, Junpei-san.
I don't need to hear that from you.
It's out of our hands, I'm afraid. We may have prevented the fall, but there's only so much we can do to reform society.
Yeah, I guess. But still.
And that's all for the weather. At the tone, the time will be 12 a.m.
Welcome to the chat, Leon. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I know that Mitsuru and Akihiko have to go off to college, but like everyone else is staying for the next year of class, right? Everyone else is becoming a third year, I guess. And what about or fourth year? And Ked is going to be here for ages, and I'm convinced Koromaru is an immortal spirit dog. So just keep the dorm open. Whatever, you know, you could stick Junpei in charge. Or, you know, Aigis is like an immortal robot being who has the potential to gain infinite wisdom. Leave her in charge. Let them all live there. Or maybe it's one of those situations where, like, you can't hold on to the present. You cannot have an endless now. You have to let go and move on. Like, hey, we had a great time last year. We're going to carry those memories with us forever, but it's time to move to the next stage of life. You can't bitterly cling to this thing that you loved when it's gone. You have to be open and accepting of the next step of the journey. I don't know. I just think you could leave the dorm open. Also, something funky's going to happen at 12 a.m. It's inciting incident time, okay? An incident is about to incite things. I'm telling you. Let's find out. I told ya. There it is.
What was that?
Traffic is still going outside, though, so time is not frozen.
Right at midnight. No way. Is it the dark hour again?
Nah, everything's fine out there.
Wait, the news.
Good evening. It is now March 31st. Here are the latest news reports.
Huh? The 31st just ended, didn't it? Did the anchor misread the date?
Folks!
Jeez, man. Is that all it was? Oh, I guess even the news people screw up every once in a while. Really had me going there for a second.
They're in a time loop. It's Groundhog Day.
Weird. My phone says it's the 31st.
Bro!
So, like, it's gotta be a false alarm, yeah?
That's a sensible assumption to make for now.
But something felt off.
It's getting late. We should probably call it a night. I know we wanted to say goodbye to the dorm with a bang, but not like
Hold on,
this.
wait a minute. So that sushi is still there. You see the leftover pieces. If this happens every night, will there be just more and more sushi building up inside of this house?
Oh, of course. Good night, I guess.
If you're gonna reach a point where there's so much sushi they don't know what to do with it, they're just like drowning in it. I think that's probably what's gonna
I'd
happen.
best contact Yukari and Akihiko, just in case.
When I close my eyes, I remember the last moment I spent with him.
Anything that gets consumed in the dorm is consumed. But no, but those trays on the table had some leftover pieces. So what I'm saying is if they go ahead and put those pieces into the fridge and then the next day Mitsuru's like, oh right, I had scheduled a delivery of more sushi, right? Because it's the same day again, that delivery's still on. They deliver more sushi and they're like, well, we didn't eat it all last time. I guess we'll put these leftovers in the fridge with the already existing leftovers. And then the next day starts over and the order for the sushi's coming in again. And they eat it all, but there's some leftovers. I think we might have just solved world hunger, but we have to figure out how to get those leftover sushi bits out to everybody. But also you're not really solving world hunger because of there's a lot of issues there. She didn't order the sushi yet. Well, she could. Like, that's the thing. She could just, like, wake up the next day and order more sushi. And because it's the same day, it'll be the same sushi. It'll be literally the same sushi. And so the sushi gets delivered. They have the same amount of leftover. Next day starts over again. Boom. Orders more. I'm telling you, Inu, welcome to the stream. We figured out something here. Infinite Legos. Just order Legos every day. I don't know. Sorry, what are you talking about? Aigis, you can't get over this?
The day he fell asleep, we brought him back to our dorm, fear beginning to well up within
Why do you
us.
say he fell asleep? I thought we, like,
The
died.
next morning, our fears became reality. He was lost to us.
Yeah, okay.
For some time after that, I fell into depression and began having the same dream night after night. A dream where I run after him, calling his name, but can never
Not this?
catch up. When
I
he
thought she was
alive,
referring to this.
I promised to protect him, and I made that my reason for living. But now, that promise can never be fulfilled. Then, one day, my sadness suddenly left me, as if a mysterious fog had lifted. I stopped dreaming, and I now no longer require sleep.
Oh no, that's not good. No, you need to sleep. I'm assuming robot
No,
brain is like
yes.
human brain,
I
right?
can't sleep.
I don't think that anyone who's ever had insomnia has ever been like, I don't need to
Can
sleep.
I really continue living like this?
I don't think that's the conclusion they draw.
A butterfly?
That is a symbol of death.
What's going on?
Aigis, are you awake?
Hold on, we have a correction from chat. The MC didn't die, okay? The MC gave up his spiritual energy to become the great seal that prevents Nyx from returning. Okay, so he lives on forever as a seal. That's pretty depressing. Have you ever seen a seal? All they do is eat fish and go like, "Arr!"
Yes, the door is open.
Aigis, come quick! We need you!
Time is resetting.
Has something happened?
We couldn't figure it out last
Under
night.
attack?
It's hard to describe. The lobby floor suddenly opened up, and anyway, we need to hurry to the lounge.
The lobby floor opened up. The mole people have come. Come to think of
The
it.
day I
Oh,
stopped dreaming. That must have been when all this actually began. What's going on? Are you okay?
Be careful, Aigis. Whatever it is, it's not human.
it's another Aigis.
A shadow? No, you're impossible. You're just like me?
You're Aigis.
Who are you? Why are you doing this?
Yeah, we have another insight here in the chat from Inu who says the physical body did die, which is absolutely true. That is death for a human. You are correct. So in a way, here's the thing. He's lost to the party. He might as well be dead. Also, she has a butterfly on her face. I'm just throwing that out there. Just pointing out that I recognize the creative connective tissue.
I'm S.E.E.S. I've come to protect you.
Just goes around and around and around.
These
Why
people
are you
pose a
burrowing?
threat. Therefore, I will eliminate them.
What are you saying? I won't let you hurt them.
Then I have no choice. I can't let you interfere. It's for your own good.
Are we about to fight the mole woman in the dorm? In a time loop? In a Groundhog Day?
Stand aside.
What are my abilities? Okay, so I've got Arrow Rain, Swift Strike, and Tarukaja. So we've basically been reset. Is that what you're saying here? Just do a basic attack. Oh no, I think we've got this.
You back down?
I'm not afraid of you. You have no idea what we've been through. We fought Nyx. We fought the Reaper.
A persona? How are
We
you able to summon
we
one too?
fought Elizabeth. We didn't defeat her, but we did fight her, okay?
What?
All right,
Optimal.
let's try going with the weak strike damage to all foes.
Persona, engage!
I'm assuming that this is not uh-oh. One moment, please, while I fix the lag issue. It just happens sometimes. We don't know why. It's hard to say. Give me a second. I've got to like yoink the plug and put the plug back in. Yeah, hold on. Where's the button I pressed to make the camera go away? I reorganized this entire stream deck, and now I can't find anything. There it is. My emergency method to pause the game during moments where you shouldn't be able to pause it is to unplug the controller cradle because it forces the game to go into this state. Are we looking good? Is everything okay? Is the stream reconnected? I'm not quite sure. I might need to refresh the page. No, it looks good. It looks good. Everything looked good. I'm gonna wait for a beat to make sure I get some feedback from everyone in the chat. Let's see. Everything good? Question mark. There we go. That'll typically get there a little bit faster than just waiting for me to catch up. Everything looks to be fun. Everything looks to be working okay. All right, yeah, let's now hit with Arrow Rain. Why not? Hold on, what's this do? Raise one ally's attack for 3 turns? Wait, I don't think this fight's gonna last that long. I know it looks like we both have very low health and are dealing very low damage to each other, but the reality is, we are just smacking the tar out of everyone. Wait, what am I waiting for? What is the issue? Is there something wrong? You gotta let me know immediately, because, please, don't resist. Everything seems to be going really swell right now. We seem to be just beating the tar out of them. What I was going to say is that actually we're just both very powerful robots. So we're able to go against each other like this and deal like a lot of damage. I don't really think it's necessary to do either of these again because it looks like we're about to defeat them. But I think we're going to go ahead and do it again anyway. How is she supposed to protect me if I'm more powerful than she is? This is like a wrestler or a boxer, like a huge swole individual having a bodyguard, and it's just like a normal guy.
You're stronger than I thought. So it's come to this.
Is that?
I just noticed something about her design that I need to question.
Aigis!
He's a literal boy! He's just a little boy! Get him, Koromaru!
Threats must be eliminated.
He's a child! It's okay, we'll Groundhog Day again. Right? We'll just wake up and it'll be this again. Again and again until we win. Alrighty then! So there's still lag here and I realize that. Is it like really bad? I'm not sure what else to do aside from just trying to do that trick again where I yoink the cable and see if it fixes it, because I don't know what the problem is. We're in the middle of like a really cool cutscene though, so I hate to stop it here. So I'm trying to figure this out. I'm trying to get this working now. I'm going to be watching basically the cutscene unfold in the preview window on OBS over here instead of actually on my screen. But we will continue on here.
What? How on earth? What is...
Sister.
It's just a girl. Uh-oh.
Aigis, no!
And we all wake up again this next day, the same day. So that looked like it ran pretty smooth there, I think. So I know I've explained this before, but very briefly, we don't use a capture card to go from the recording PC to the capture PC. Because I use an AMD GPU and I play on Linux, and the HDMI consortium, a bunch of the foolish old men that run it, will not allow AMD to bake in support for HDMI 2.1 into their open source driver because they're worried it'll give away all their secrets or whatever. So I can only use DisplayPort out of that GPU, which means that I can't use a capture card to capture 3440 by 1440 at 240 hertz. All of that to say that a capture card is out of the question. So what we use is a program. It's an OBS plugin that basically bakes NDI tools into OBS to stream the video footage over the network. So I'm effectively streaming from the capture PC, or from the gaming PC to the capture PC, and then using the capture PC to encode and broadcast that footage. The problem that we have is that even though that works 100% of the time when I'm recording, for whatever reason during live streams, occasionally, and this doesn't happen every live stream, but occasionally, for whatever reason, there's some kind of weird issue where the footage drops. It starts dropping frames. I don't know why. I've tried fixing it. I've tried figuring it out. I can't figure it out. I have no clue why it happens. Just randomly, the footage will lock up. So it's not OBS dropping frames. It's not encoder overload or anything. It is specifically, like, you can tell I look okay. I sound okay. The actual camera doesn't freeze or anything. But specifically, the video will get a little choppy. And what's weird is that when I record videos, even more complex videos, higher resolution, higher frame rate, multiple different streams from different computers all at once, never have any problems. It's only when I'm streaming, which makes me think that the problem is not actually with the game footage being streamed, but something to do with maybe one of the other plugins I have in OBS. Now, the one exception to that rule is that monitor back there, once, maybe twice, has also frozen. And it is also connected in the same manner. So footage is streamed from the gaming PC to that monitor back there, using the exact same plugin and the exact same setup, which is the only thing that makes me think that it might be a network issue, that maybe for whatever reason, the switch that I'm using is getting overloaded. That's possible, except we're on a new switch. I switched the switch. I switched to a new switch. We went from a Mocher Link, I think it is. I think it's a Mocher Link to a Netgear switch that I have. So actually, no, that's probably not the problem. I hadn't even thought about that because I didn't swap switches to resolve that issue. I swapped switches for a completely unrelated reason where I just wanted them to both have 10 gig connections, and that's not fixed the problem either. So I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why it does it. It sounds complex. It's straightforward. I do have a capture card, but the problem is the capture card would not support 3440 by 1440 at even 120 hertz over HDMI 2.0. If it was 2.1, we'd be fine. And I'll tell you what's frustrating is that I can get an adapter that works to convert from DisplayPort to HDMI or HDMI 2.1. And that works flawlessly with the capture card. And it works flawlessly with my monitor with one exception, one tiny exception, that variable refresh rate doesn't work. I don't need to have variable refresh rate. If it comes down to it, I should probably forego it. If I want the streams to look good and run well, I should probably just kiss goodbye the dream of variable refresh rate and just make sure the games are set in such a way that they will. VSync is fine. I just don't want screen tearing. VRR is cool because if the game runs anywhere from 60 to 120, I don't get screen tearing and it looks fine. But I can forego that and get the capture card to work. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe after today's stream, I have to figure out what I did with that capture card because I unplugged it a long time ago. Never mind, I'm looking right at it. It is right in front of me. I've got eyes on it right now. After today's stream, I will get that plugged back in and we can just adjust game settings to get them to 120 without having to worry about dipping or anything. And then we'll never have this problem again. Does that sound good? Does that sound fair? Until then, let's carry on. And I'm going to keep watching up here during cutscenes and see if it starts dropping frames again. Like, the frustrating thing is that it does work most of the time. It's working fine now.
Huh?
Welcome to the Velvet Room. I could have written this script. What's going on here? We got Makoto Yuki powers now?
It appears we have a very rare guest indeed. Are you human? Or merely humanoid? It seems your destiny is similar to mine.
Where am I? Who are you?
Forgive my manners. Allow me to introduce myself.
I'm still watching on the preview window in case you were wondering.
This is my assistant Elizabeth. We both reside here in the Velvet Room.
Pleased to meet you.
Sup?
This place exists between mind and matter. It is a room for those who have forged a contract. Yes. In awakening to the power of the wild card, you are now bound to a contract. Henceforth, you shall be our guest in the Velvet Room.
Wild
It
card?
looks like it's going okay now.
Surely you know that of which I speak. The ability to wield multiple personas and their powers. Until recently, a young man with the same talent was our guest here.
Are you saying that you knew him?
Indeed, I did. He achieved a marvelous thing, finding the answer to life.
The answer to life.
The power you have gained is a means to attain that answer.
If I were to find this answer, would it mean my death?
All who live journey in search of the answer, and they find it at the journey's end.
Oh, sorry.
If you have close ties to people you call friends,
I'm going over some settings.
remember this. Strength of heart, when united, is barred by no door. It was the same for that young man, and that is all I can tell you.
I am listening, I promise.
then, I mustn't hold you here any longer. It would appear that an ordeal is about to unfold upon your return.
That feeling again.
I am certain you will require our help in the future. Please take this.
The Velvet Key.
It would be best if you came here of your own free will next time. Until then, farewell.
Bye, Igor.
I want
You
to have a
freak.
place to live,
You long-nosed,
So much
pointy-nosed,
change.
needle-nosed freak.
myself included. If this new power is a sign that I'm drawing closer to life, does it mean that the answer at the end of the journey is death? I was surprised at the time to discover how little the possibility bothered me.
Can a robot die? What the heck? What are we wearing? Got a war vest on now.
Aigis!
Glad to see you awake. You really scared us passing out like that.
Yukari-san.
Mitsuru-senpai asked me to come just in case, and I get caught up in something like this? Come on, seriously?
I'm sorry for worrying you. What's all this?
While I was fixing your body, I added some additional equipment. We found some strange things under the floor. There was no sign that you would wake up, so instead of waiting, we tried everything we could.
Care to elaborate by strange things under the floor?
Still sucks though, getting bossed around by her like that.
That girl told us, if you want to protect Aigis, you should put that on her.
Yeah, chain her to a chair.
Looks like you've had a rough time.
Like, that's going to contain her. I don't think that would hold Aigis.
She's on her best behavior now.
I guess she wasn't lying after all. Anyway, she can't cause any trouble now. We have our evokers this time.
Do they work?
Man, why do you gotta bust things up like that? It's my turn to clean the place today. How about you quit it with the silent treatment and say something?
I'm trying to get a look at the floor over here because I can see now that it's not just a hole in the floor. There's a staircase.
You serious? You were sleeping all this time?
Oh!
You were looking pretty comfy there. Guess you don't think of us humans as much of a threat, huh?
It's just, I was tired after going into Orgia mode, so...
Did you cooperate with them in order to help me?
The reason I came here in the first place was to protect you. You don't need to restrain me. I won't attack anyone anymore.
We're gonna
Why
believe
the
that.
sudden change of heart? You can't expect us to trust you without an explanation.
Well, it's because... I thought you wouldn't like me if I did.
Let's release her. I don't know if she can be trusted, but I believe she has no intention of attacking us any further. Besides, if she's really like me, then the restraints won't hold her anyway.
Seriously? And all those friggin' non-stop shifts were for nothing?
First, tell us who you are and your purpose in being here.
Okay, so what I was going to say about her earlier, about her design, is that for some reason, Aigis doesn't have this. At least I've not noticed it. She has like such a clear belly button here, and for what? Why does she have this? Was she born? Was she hooked up to a tube at some point? I don't think so. An umbilical cord, if you will. What's she got a belly button for? This is just part of the design. Which brings me up to like, well, why as well up here, right? Like, why this? What function does this serve? I'll be willing to accept they wanted them to look like real humans. So they just, also you can store some additional like hardware in there if you need to, just give it a little bit more of a bump. And you could pack in some like extra battery cells or something. But like, what function does this serve? This does the exact opposite. You had to concave the surface a little bit. You had to move some components around in order to get that there. And for what? It's because every person who worked on these robots was a pervert. Let's be honest, that is the reason. Let's not pretend. Let's not bandy about the bush anymore. Let's be honest. Every single scientist, every single engineer, every person who went into the invention of these two was just a pervert. Tell me I'm wrong and give me compelling evidence to the contrary.
My name is Metis. As you can see, you and I are essentially sister units. In fact, you are the reason why I'm here. I've come to save you from this hopeless situation.
A hopeless situation? Did something happen while I was asleep? Speaking of which, how long was I asleep?
Technically,
Since our battle ended, I'd say about a day and a half has passed.
but not actually.
Yet today is still March 31st. Tomorrow and all the days after it will also be March 31st. At this rate, it will last forever. Didn't you feel it? The moment time looped?
Looped? Do you mean what we felt at midnight? Then, are you saying that the same day is repeating itself?
That's not all. We haven't been able to leave the dorm either. That makes 2 ways we're trapped here.
No!
What? But how could that...
Both space and time are being distorted by the abyss of time beneath us.
How'd that get there?
The abyss of time?
It's difficult to explain. It'd be easier to show you.
Please do.
I'll lead the way. Please, follow me.
Hey! Who made you the boss?
What?
This is the abyss of time. It's uncharted territory that I believe spreads underground, much like the roots of a tree.
How could something like this have appeared under the lounge?
At first, the abyss of time was just a small, self-contained space.
It's convenient we have a
One day,
staircase leading to
started
it.
growing rapidly and eventually spread to your dorm.
It's clear just by looking at it that this place wasn't man-made. It might be the product of some dangerous power, just like Tartarus was.
Sheesh. Haven't we had enough of that kind of stuff already?
I'm not sure words alone can fully convey what's happening, but the flow of time here is abnormal.
I'll be right back. I have to go check something. My bad. My brother came by to pick something up. I didn't know he was coming. Apparently I missed a call from him. I did. Okay, well, I'm back now.
That's why time is looping, and why you can't leave the dorm. The only solution is to find a way to somehow eradicate the abyss of time.
And why are you here?
How are we supposed to
How did that work?
I've already tried the simplest method that has the highest probability of success, eliminating all of you. The abyss of time is linked to this dorm, as if drawn to it. And for some reason, you are the only ones who can perceive the time loop. Clearly, there is a strong connection between all of you and what's happening.
So that's why you attacked? To eliminate us?
What the hell? We've never even heard of this place before.
If there is another way, it can only be found by entering the abyss of time.
So we're basically doing an opposite Tartarus.
Strike at its source.
So you want us to investigate it under the assumption that we'll have to fight?
That's why I insisted on the extra equipment to protect Aigis.
We gotta go down instead of up.
Hold on. You're joking, right? Are you seriously telling us that we have to risk our lives again like we did with Tartarus?
Never mind that. How are we supposed to just believe whatever you say and jump into that freaky place blind?
Well, do you have a better plan? The basement of your dorm is an infinite abyss. Time is looping, and you can't reach the outside world.
If we can't leave the dorm, how will we eat?
It's okay, every day we're...
Stuck here long enough and we run out of food. Are we going to starve?
Surely the food resets, right?
No!
If the current situation continues, things could get worse.
We'll have to eat each other.
If you want to survive.
Naturally, we all want to survive, but you attacked us the minute you saw us. You must understand that we can't simply entrust our lives to you.
I'm not even buying your reason for being here. You say you want to protect Aigis, but what's in it for you?
What's in it for me? I'm doing this because I care about her. I mean, she's all I have.
About that, your story doesn't fit the facts. Aigis was the last of her series. No other units were produced after her. And on top of that, it bothers me that you talk like you've been in the abyss of time from the start. I thought this was supposed to be uncharted territory that was unconnected to the outside world until recently.
Well...
Aren't you supposed to be an anti-shadow weapon anyway? Attacking us humans to save Aigis doesn't make sense.
Yeah, things don't add up here.
Well, we're waiting. Hope you've got a good answer. You better not be thinking you can get away with pulling a fast one on us again.
Enough about me! What good is knowing any of this anyway? Besides, haven't I already told you that there's no time to waste? Now follow me, or are you giving up so soon? Because if you are, you should have just let me kill you in the first place.
What did you just say?
You're right. We may have no choice but to enter this place. But if you continue to act this way, we'll have to go on without you.
Huh? Without me? You couldn't possibly. You need me! I know the most about the Abyss, and...
As if. What do you know about what we need?
We all risk our lives for each other. If you think so little of my friends, then you can't come with us.
No.
Might suck, but if that's how you're gonna be, then we'll just leave you here by yourself.
Myself?
Oh, not happy with that? If you'd rather be our enemy, then we can settle things right here.
We don't have to go that far. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please don't be mad at me, Aigis. I'll listen to you from now on. I will. So Please don't leave me.
Look, even if you change your tune now, it's not like we're gonna start trusting you.
Still, though, maybe it's true that all she really wants is to protect Aigis-san.
Well, Senpai, should we take her with us? 'Cause if this is our only choice, I just want to hurry up and get it over with.
Okay, everyone, listen up. It seems that once again, we must engage in both exploration and battle. I've been thinking it over, and I believe Aigis should take command. If someone with the power to change personas is in charge, we can proceed the same way as before. And if you, as the leader, approve of it, then I have no objections to Metis accompanying us.
Mitsuru-san. If you want to protect me, you must fight to protect us all. Whatever happens, you can't hurt my friends. Can you promise me that?
Yes! I promise!
This better not come back to bite us in the ass.
Hey, Aigis, since Mitsuru-senpai just mentioned it, what's up with you suddenly having his power?
I honestly don't know. When I thought we might lose someone else, I got scared. And suddenly...
Metis, was it? Do you know anything about this?
I just met her. How would I know? Anyway, if you already know someone with that same power, why not just ask them?
Bro, that is a loaded question, dude. I can't believe you would say that.
If we're going to end up fighting again, we'd better
It's like
make
she's
sure
not
we're
even
not-
watched the Let's Play up until now.
Well, as far as the school records are concerned, you and I are technically still Gekko-Con students.
Yamagishi, could I ask you to retrieve the armbands from the command room?
Of course. Oh, and as for the things we found when the floor opened up, I put them in the command room. So I'll look into them once I have a chance. Maybe I can learn something.
All right, let's get back upstairs.
Aigis? I promise to listen to what you say, so could I call you my sister?
Go right ahead.
Thank you, sister!
The Abyss of Time, a strange and mysterious dimension that has suddenly appeared out of nowhere. Until we find the reason for its presence, we'll be unable to leave the dorm. We must begin looking into its depths at once. Womp womp wah!
Every time I get geared up, my brain gets into this mindset, like, time to get her done, you know?
So yeah, they never really addressed the food issue, right? Like, they've not figured that out yet. And then, yeah, I'm assuming power's fine. Like, surely they can just plug into the wall and charge up on occasion. But, like, what are the S.E.E.S members going to do for food? Because all they have left over is the leftover sushi from the night before, which was the same night, and I'm imagining they're burning through that pretty quickly. And then another concern I have is, like, okay, you can't reach the outside world. Did Junpei not open the door and look outside? And by that same logic, could they not just place an order online and have it delivered? Like, I know this is 2010, but even in 2010, you could get pizza delivered to your home, right? Like, DoorDash is a more recent invention, but home delivery for food is not. That has been a thing for a very long time. Delivery has existed. 30 minutes or your pizza's free, right? Surely, did they mention the power being out? Did they mention the internet being disconnected? It's 2010. I'm imagining they must have had at least DSL or something. But should we just, like, not worry about it at all? Or don't worry, buddy. You'll see what happens. Uh-oh. Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll see. I'm assuming they're going to start eating each other. And I think, honestly, Ken's going to be the first one to go because he'll put up the least fight before Koromaru. Yeah, Koromaru's going to participate in the consumption of Ken. Deep fried Ken, grilled Ken, baked Ken, mashed Ken, boiled Ken, all of the different types of microwave Ken if you need to, you know. That's enough calories there to keep everyone fed for a couple of extra weeks, as long as they pace themselves and don't overexert themselves.
No, actually, I don't know. I'm just happy I get a match with my sister.
Got all pouty the moment we changed clothes. Who would have thought she just wanted an armband? This doesn't make you one of us, though. Still, it's a good thing you've got one on.
Why does she look more naked than Aigis? It's the belly button, right? Like, Aigis looks, even though she's like, wearing like just plain white metal, I wouldn't ever describe her as being naked. But this other one just looks like she's in the nude in some kind of a way.
This way, I can get a detailed read on your vitals.
When Metis's theurgy gauge is maxed out, her theurgy, Orgia mode, can be used. I'm sure it's just the same, isn't it? It's just Orgia mode, attack and defense will increase significantly, render her mobile. Yeah, it's the same
I
thing.
had some extras prepared, but I didn't expect we would need them again. Well, is everyone ready to start exploring? Are we missing anything?
I don't think so, but I've got a bad feeling about this.
That's a Star War.
Junpei here might not, but what about the rest of you?
Yeah.
I like that Koromaru recognized that was the time to sit down. He was so ready to go down there, and he's like, I guess we're going to keep talking.
Agreed. Something's not sitting quite right.
Huh? I'm the only one hyped? Wait, hold on. I definitely feel something. I think... maybe...
Don't worry about fitting in, Junpei. It's fine.
Have there been any changes to our readings?
Well, I don't know how to put this, but they're indicating that everyone's strength has weakened significantly, which may prove to be an impediment.
Our levels have been reset.
Ain't that, like, really bad for us? Is it because of that Abyss of Time thing?
I don't seem to be affected. Are you sure it's not simply because you're all weak?
Metis, this is not the time.
Oh, we're weak, are we?
Save it for later, Akihiko. So if it's not because of the Abyss, does it have something to do with us?
We did take a step back from fighting for a while, so that's probably the biggest factor.
3 months.
More importantly,
Akihiko's been the only one who's continued training.
They're currently unstable, so their abilities are partially limited right
2
now.
months. It's 2 months.
Maybe we just forgot how to fight? Does muscle memory even go away? Not that it really matters. All we can do right now is work with what we've got.
Oh, yeah, well, easy for you to say, but... I guess. You're nervous too, aren't you?
It doesn't matter. Ultimately, it doesn't matter.
And even I-chan's on Yukatan's side.
We just have to persevere.
You have nothing to worry about, sister. I'll be there for you.
Right on, boy.
Well, now that we've established the situation at hand, I'd like to set expectations a bit before we head out. I should operate on my own to find out whether or not there's more to those materials we found underground.
Flying solo, huh? I guess you are the only one who can identify that sort of thing, though.
I'll regroup with everyone once I learn more. There's something else I want to look into as well, so it's more efficient for the team to progress without me there. Your objective is to see if the Abyss of Time connects to anywhere else besides the dorm. And since we don't know how much time this will take, it's imperative that we secure our supply routes.
Oh, in that case, kinda seems like a job for Koromaru, don't it? I mean, he's sharper than a human. You know, with his sense of smell and all. Yeah? Your game, bud? I'm a little worried about us being weaker than usual, though. So, how about I come with you?
All right, I'll let the two of you handle that then. Iori, Koromaru, and I will go about our own tasks. Everyone else, follow Aigis' command and focus on exploring. I'm counting on you, Aigis.
I hope to reunite with you all soon.
And I as well. Give it the best you've got, Aigis.
Let's head out once you've decided on our course of action. If we want to make progress, then we better get to it.
I don't understand the Yukari hate. What's wrong with Yukari? She's best girl. I don't get it. I don't understand it at all.
Excuse me.
Did you need me to explain anything? Not at all. No, I'm fine. No need to worry. I'll be by your side every step of the way.
Hi.
Aigis, is there something? There's something I wanted to ask you. Is it possible that you can no longer activate Orgia mode? Ooh. Would you happen to know why? I'm assuming it's because we now have the powers of the main character, so you are correct.
Really?
Just as I thought, something felt off when I backed you up in combat. But it didn't look like you were malfunctioning. What could be the reason? Yeah, I'm assuming what I said is probably the reason.
Not good.
Slacking off on training can impact both boxing and actual battles. It's too bad I've fallen out of practice. I'll have to work harder to get back to where I was before.
Precisely.
It doesn't seem as though this problem will simply resolve itself. We may have to fight. Don't worry. Whatever the cause may be, we'll overcome it. We've already saved the world once, after all. That said, I'll be investigating on my own for some time. I'll leave the rest to you, I guess.
So...
I feel like it's not just my persona abilities that were affected. I can't handle my weapon as well as I used to either. I guess battling is kind of like studying. You have to keep at it if you want to maintain a certain level of aptitude.
Alright,
Kind of worried about what could happen in there, but Koromaru and I will go check things out. Leave finding supplies to us. You just concentrate on exploring, Ai-chan. I can't understand what Koromaru-san is trying to say as well as I did before. Oh no! It seems as though he wishes to head inside the abyss and explore, I think. Why can't we understand?
Hey.
So that abyss of time down there is what caused all this, huh? Guess we'll have to go in and try to figure this all out. Sounds like no one has a clue what's really in there, but that's all the more reason to check it out. I have a question. If everyone had just left the dorm, would the time thing have still occurred? I want to go check something real quick. Bro, what? His room. This was his room. Something feels strange being here, and the door won't open. Oh. Oh, that's weird. Sonata-san, yeah. Yep. Okay. Okay. So one last thing that we need to go check on. Yeah, I'm just wondering if everyone had just left the dorm and not been here when that pulse happened, what would have occurred? They're all powered off right now. Can we? No! Why is that door sealed? We'll never get to know what's in that door, unfortunately. Can I get up to the roof from here? Like, is the roof still available? Can I still grow crops? I guess they would never grow. Oh, it's almost like it's frozen. That would technically be more outside as well, so I guess that's why. Can I go to Aigis' room? Hold on, which was Fuka? Yeah, your room. Okay, can we go in there for now? Oh, no! We still can't. Oh, no. I was thinking maybe we'd get to go in her room because it's our room now. All right. We've never done a save, so I think now is probably a good time to do a save. What? Exactly an hour. Exactly 1 hour. What are the odds of that? All right, everybody. We're heading into the abyss of time. Oh, hold on. I didn't need to do anything, did I? I didn't need to, like, check the setup here. Stats. Medicine Fuka are in my party. I guess that's pretty much all we need. We can check everyone else's stats, though. Okay, let's go in. We're ready. I'm set. Yeah, let's get to exploring. Let's go. Whoa, bro! Wait a minute, hold on a second.
Huh? What was that just
Fuka, don't be dense. We all know what that was.
That thing went through this
That
door, didn't it?
Thing? That is Makoto Yuki you were talking about there.
What's going on?
Oh my gosh, dense
I'm
as a
not sure
brick.
either. It all happened so quickly.
Why not start our exploration here then? Not like we have much else to go on. Couldn't hurt to pursue anything suspicious.
He's right. He's correct. That is the right call.
Then I'll leave this to you. Be careful in there.
The Reese of Persona Pass. Oh, I'm not coming with you this time. No, yeah, you are. Hold on. So do I actually get to, like, build my party now? Can I? Yeah, okay, I can. I can swap in Yukari, obviously. Wait, hold on. Now, not everyone can be in the party. Can they? Can everyone be in the party? How many people can be in the party? That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in the party. That's too many people in the party. Yeah, okay, that's what I was gonna say. Get Ken out of there. We don't need Ken in the party, that's fine. Okay. Is this the Velvet Room? That's the Velvet Room. Let me check my Persona lineup. I've only got Orpheus. Should we stick with just Orpheus? Should we go try to summon someone else? We got our clock as per usual. We got, I'm sorry, what is that? Kana. Ptolemia? Empyrean. This is the one we need to go to. Melborg. Right on. Antonora. Cocytus? Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Judica. All right. I feel like I got at least one of those correct. Right, we'll begin our exploration here. Part of me really wants to go. You barely started, sir. You ain't got a persona to summon. You mean I can't summon any? I thought we were told. Hold on, let's go in there. I thought we were told that the personas were gonna roll over, or something about our personas were gonna roll over. Hi, thank you. Time has come for you to wield your power. My role is to create a new persona, merging multiple personas together. We've seen all of this before. We've gone through all of this before. So you can borrow Igor's power to fuse new personas in the Velvet Room. Gotcha. Okay, thank you. You acquire more personas to fill the compendium. How may I be of assistance indeed? Let's have a look at, while summoning from the compendium, you now have the option to use the one carried over from the main story. Well. Press RT to switch between the two compendiums. Summoning from the carried over compendium will cost more than usual. You must also, we have no money. You must also be at the same level or higher than the desired persona. Well, that presents an issue then. We can immediately summon some DLC personas. So this is, I can't tell which is which. Well, yes, I can. I can tell very clearly because these are all loaded in. So I can summon any of these that I like if I had the cash. I've got $3,000, so I can't summon any of them, but I can summon some of these, except I'm only level 25. So of the free ones, like I can't get Kaguya, can I? Because it's a level 34 and I'm a level 25. That's not how I could get Gurulu if I wanted Gurulu for some reason. Money is the problem, though. Money is the problem. Like I can't get Saturn. No. No way. No possible way. Also, that's the one I would want right there with everything unlocked, but we don't have that kind of... What happens if I try to do this? Comes from another world, another time. Yeah, summon it. Absolutely. Okay, so far, so good. What other ones do we need? I gotta look through all of these. What do you have again? You don't have anything. What do you have? You don't have anything.
This persona.
Vacuum wave. Here's the issue. Like, I can summon all of these, but how many can I even have right now? Okay, I've got the full lineup of 12 from the looks of things. We don't need that many, right? We don't need to summon a whole bunch of them. Let's scroll through here and see if we can find. We don't even know what we're going to be facing.
This persona. Yes.
Shining arrows. We don't have that kind of money. No. We can come back and get these at any time. I just want to make sure that I've got a good mix of abilities when we go in there. Some dark abilities, maybe. That might be useful. Potentially. It's weird the ones that make it through. Like Valkyrie is here. Why is Valkyrie here, though? I don't understand. Why did Valkyrie make it over? Robin Hood. All right, let's import maybe one more. If we can find one that is cheap and has something good, like electrical abilities would be good. Or Wild Thunder. Yeah, summon them, bring them in here. I'm ready. So we've got 3 personas now. We've got a pretty good ability set here if we have a look at them. I think we're going to be slightly more prepared. Let's leave. Slightly better prepared than we would have been otherwise to face whatever awaits us in this next room we're heading to. All right. And we'll go ahead and just very quickly familiarize ourselves with what we've got. Yeah, set that one to the main. So we got Aigis, Dia, and Assault Drive, Sinful Shell, Gaon, and Survival Trick, and then Wild Thunder, Deathbound, and Auto Tarakaja. So definitely going in there with better than nothing, right? The dark figure from before, it went in right here. You don't think that was...
I'm so sorry.
I didn't mean to get carried away. This appears to be the first door. I wonder what we'll find inside. Well, if we don't go through it, then we can't do anything about the current situation. I suppose we have no choice but to enter. Are you ready? I'll do my best to support you. How does this work with things like, when we leave, we don't have like other evening activities to worry about. So can we just come right? Basically, do we just explore until we're out of SP and then we come back with no repercussions? Does it matter? It feels like an ordinary building inside. I'm going to take a quick look. These readings! Shadows, be careful, everyone. I'm sensing multiple shadows inside. Everyone assume your battle positions. Okay. All right, seems pretty straightforward. Howdy, Gilliam. Welcome to episode Aigis. You're here just in time. Things are kicking off. We're in the abyss of time underneath the dorm. Aigis has a sister now. Does she have... Hold on. You know what? We didn't even think about going to equipment and seeing whether or not Metis has any, like, outfits unlocked. Combat gear and normal body. Righto. Akihiko has his uniform, armband, velvet, prince suit, all of that. We definitely want him in the tuxedo, as per usual. Yukari... Man, somehow she ended up in her, like, bikini for the entirety of the last playthrough for whatever reason. What is the infiltration outfit? Heavy infiltration. What is infiltration outfit? Let's have a look at that. Well, that just looks like her normal outfit. Kind of looks like we're not wearing anything different at all. Kind of wondering why I picked that one. It was at the top. You would think it would be the default now that I think about it. Let's correct that. What did we I think we had her dressed like a pirate the whole time, didn't we? Or, sorry, a musketeer it might have been. Yeah, that's the look right there. All right, let's go. We're going to go explore. We're going to go attack this shadow. Why are there shadows in the abyss of time? There's a shadow directly ahead of you, though it doesn't seem to have noticed you yet. Do I still have my crazy... I guess since you're equipped with firearms, I bet you could shoot them from afar. If there's enough distance between you and the shadow, then I don't think they'll notice you. How about giving it a try? Okay. So we've lost our ability to run up at a breakneck pace and twirl into the air. However, we can shoot them. You can fire by pressing X while exploring to hit an enemy. Doing so will start combat. Strike an enemy from behind will trigger a chance encounter where you have the advantage at the start of combat. If the enemy attacks you first, a pinch encounter will occur, placing you at a disadvantage, although you can fire at enemies from afar. The sound may attract other foes. Try to quickly initiate chance encounters to gain the upper hand for easy victories. When Aigis fires one of her weapons, an enemy a certain distance in front of her will be automatically targeted. An auto-targeted unit will be indicated with a target mark. You will have a greater precision when firing at these enemies. There we go. Okay. Well, you want to actually wait for that mark to appear is what you want to do there. Fantastic. Well, let's just do like a quick test encounter, or a quick test attack. They're clearly not weak to piercing damage, it seems. Man, everybody feels weak now, don't they? This is a darn shame. So we've got the full gambit there. The costume is from Persona 5, everyone's saying. Okay, cool. From one of the sweetest girls, apparently. Okay. Yeah, well, good job weakening your friend there. Thanks for doing that. I appreciate it. I say friend. Do they have friends? Do they have complex relationships? Oh, it hurts to open this up and see that we've got slightly restore party's HP and cure some things, but not all of them. This is awful. This is such a sad reversion. I'm very upset. This is very disappointing. Oh my goodness. Keep in mind that she can use minigun fingers, sniper rifles, and grenade launchers. Pardon? Excuse me? Oh my good gosh. Okay. A little bit of electricity. We gotta start punching them, trying to see what they're weak to. Definitely nothing we've done so far. So I was gonna say, I'm assuming she's just gonna have regular old Aigis powers. We got Assault Dive. We've got Fatal End. Bafulu. I don't think Aigis could ever do magic. So this is a change of pace. I don't know why she suddenly has access to Persona's What Do Magic. And I'm not sure how that thing managed to dodge, but go ahead and just shoot. It's fine. Everyone had a good go round. We didn't use any of our Personas, so no XP was gained on that front, and that's okay. Dead end. Oh, right. Yeah, we're going to shoot. We're always going to shoot, I realize now. Whoa, that was pretty cool. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I see what's going on here. So, unfortunately, we did not shoot it from behind. I don't think we're getting advantage. But we're not getting disadvantage either. Okay? So that's good. Let's see what we can do. Massive almighty damage and medium... I think early level, we might be able to obliterate everyone with this. The problem is it costs so much that we shouldn't do that again. That was very wasteful. That was very expensive. I have to remember that we're not overpowered with like near infinite amounts of SP. It did insta-kill them though. I was correct on that front. So that felt a little cheesy. Hold on, wait, we got treasure. And it's exciting because it's early game. So whatever's in here is going to actually be useful. Moogie water. We didn't have that before. We didn't have petrogems. We've got to start hoarding all over again. It's a whole new world.
The way forward. What's the plan?
That's right. We're going to be descending into what looks like the depths of hell. The glowing red light does not help. It says, I fear this place is just like Tartarus. And that thing we saw earlier, I have a bad feeling about this. Please proceed with caution.
Ready?
I suppose. Okay, hold on. We got to wait for it to turn around.
There's a shadow.
I see it. Thank you, Akihiko. I don't know what I'd do without you, my guy. So we definitely are getting advantage here.
I can do this.
Hold on. So once again, we have to do a full loop before she's ready to analyze. Yeah, so that's the problem. We're going to have to switch over to Orpheus because his are the only cheap abilities, right? Fire? Can we burn this thing? Barely. Can we shock it? We got to find weaknesses. That's the issue. Oh, let's go. We're back to the beginning. It's the same enemies, but all new weakness patterns to sort out. Hey, this is our first episode Aigis all-out attack, though. Right? This is it. Good stuff. And our first shuffle time, so we can get Oberon. And I think we probably should go ahead and get Oberon. Yep, he's new. He's new! How weird is that he's new? If we just had more money, we could just buy like a maxed out Oberon, though.
Now on to the next.
Sword arms were always weak to wind? I don't know if that's true. Yeah?
Hey, I know we're not exactly best friends, but do you really have to glare? Like it or not, we gotta work together to get out of this. You, me, Aigis, everyone.
I'm not glaring.
What?
You're right. I was glaring.
Okay. Thanks for being honest, I guess.
That's some actually really good, like, dialogue. Love to see that. Trying to wait for this thing to go the other direction. There we go. I think it started to notice me right there at the end, though, and it got that exclamation point above its head. All right, what else have we got? Oh, man, I hate that. Okay, well, we figured out what the weakness is. I cannot wait to get these characters leveled up. I cannot wait to get these personas leveled up. I cannot wait to get all these powers unlocked. I miss having all of my overpowered abilities. You really do. Once you get like a solid setup with your personas, you just have like this meta you go through at the start of every combat encounter where it's like, I do this, I do this, I do this, the combat encounter is over. And when that's taken away from you, it's like, attack them, I guess? Oh, yeah, here's the thing, like, we do need the money, but we also need to start collecting these things like Pokemon. We gotta get them all.
That went well.
What's inside the box? And the Hill Blade. Now, what am I supposed to do with those? Can I mail order things from the antique shop? Is that gonna work for me?
Treasure chest.
That would actually be great if we got back upstairs and there's a catalog that broke the laws of time and space. Or people just started showing up at the door. I'm like, I could sense a disturbance and thought you needed my assistance. Oh, yeah, we're definitely not shooting this one from behind, but that's okay. Oh, we're still getting advantage.
We have enemies. It is time. They're tough.
We know that this is weak.
One enemy I'm all ready to go. I'm ready. Go ahead. Okay.
Give the advantage track a listen.
I have to do this. Ice
It was written to describe Aigis' situation. Is that the combat encounter song or what? Or do I need to go look it up online? Okay. First time we're not going to be getting... look. We're always going to pick XP. We're always going to pick XP desperately. In an act of sheer desperation, we got to get levels up, okay?
All right, let's keep that up.
My understanding is that without all the social aspects, this is what you do for most of this DLC, is that you just run through these floors, which is fine. I've never disliked the combat, and I've never disliked exploring Tartarus, but I've never made it much of a secret that my favorite part of the base game was the social aspects. So I think I'm going to miss those a lot if we're not going to have any of them. Hopefully there's something in between exploring different doors. Maybe that we can just do with our friends in the dorms or something. Just watch TV with the fellas. Make some protein-packed waffles or pancakes or something along those lines. Okay, we found their weakness. I don't think anyone else has. Actually, no, you do have someone with lightning abilities, right? Are they prohibitively expensive, though? Yeah, it's Wild Thunder, and Wild Thunder costs 48 SP, which is all of her remaining SP. So we're just going to not do that. Yeah, we'll do that instead. And it's gonna crit, apparently, is what's gonna happen there. That's wonderful to see. That's okay. That's a lot of her health, though, but we should be able to heal her. It's fine. Did we just get a book of... Did that say fabrication? It disappeared really quickly. For a split second, I thought it said fornication, and I'm not sure if these children should have a book of fornication. I just feel like that's going to lead to a lot of problems in the dorm if they have no other ways to entertain themselves. I think we should probably get that away from them. Hopefully it did say fabrication. Heaven help me. I guess I wanted to mention something. I'm sure you know this, but please keep an eye on everyone's health. And if their health gets too low, make sure they recover. As long as we work together, I know we'll be fine. I'm counting on you, leader.
Just to stay on your toes here.
Shut up, Akihiko. Wait, did it see us? Hold on. If we stay... Now, Yukari? Go away. Don't come over here. Don't come over here. Go the other way. Oh, it was Yukari gave us away. You saw it, just ran right over it. Goodness me. Let's get back over it. Oh, yeah. Okay, so we have him in the party now. He also has lightning abilities. I can't believe we didn't think about that one. Hold on. I forgot what both of these do. Fear and Charm, and deal weak strike damage to a foe. Yeah, let's break that out. Let's see what happens. Give him an old Sonic Punch. That's where you go to Sonic and you order, like, the wrong food, and they come out and punch you. I guess I could have also made a Sonic the Hedgehog joke. Sonic, though. I haven't been to Sonic in a while. What do you know? Congratulations, you've finally done something worthwhile to contribute to the party. I think it's the first time we've ever gotten a weakness with her. Again, though, why does the robot have the belly button? Does anyone in chat have answers for me? Besides the fact that the developers, as well as her designers, like both in the real world, right? Like the designers of the character and the creators of the robot in canon, right? Or everyone's a pervert. Aside from that, I can't think of a reason for it.
Seize the initiative. Now's the time. Ice it.
We gotta get a weak wind attack that hits everybody at once. Can you imagine the position we'd be in right now? So is this gonna be similar to Tartarus in that it's definitely not infinite, right? And it's definitely not going over 200 floors. But does each door sort of represent an area we have to clear out until you get to the bottom floor and then you do a thing and then you leave? I guess don't tell me because that would be spoilers. I changed my mind. I don't want to know. Use the Sonic Punch so that we get some XP on Oberon here. Or whoever that was. I can't even remember who had that. Oh, yeah, I know how Major Arcana cards work. I'm very familiar with how they operate. Thank you. So, XP acquired from the battles will increase until you... Oh. Or we can get a Neko Shogun. Let's get this, and then we'll get an Arcana Burst. Yay! Let's go! Thank you, I get the general idea. So, obtain money... HP will be fully restored. We get a Fire Break card, or we get more XP, which will stack. Let's get the coins. We need the money. We've not gotten a lot of money. I don't even know where to sell things that we find around here.
Who's next?
Or if we can sell things that we find around here. That's another question I have. Where are we supposed to buy stuff? Can we not just send someone out on, like, a shopping trip? Buy some things, get some, like, cereal while you're out there or something? Get some oats, bring back some oats. I know we've probably got a large amount of protein powder lying around, right? So these guys are weak to that. We'll get the two of them. And then have we actually found this thing's weakness yet? Yeah, weak to ice. Okay. Do that again. we're like, Aigis is the only one who's getting low on health or SP, which is not good because she's the party leader.
Now,
Oh, this is so smooth. We're developing metas. It's good. It's good. The combat is starting to feel really good. We're finding weaknesses. Now the problem is once we get to another floor and we start getting different guys, or another door, I should say, we have to start this whole journey over again. But that's all right. It's all right. So, well, we've already got a Mokoi, but do we need HP? Yeah, go ahead and restore it because Aigis' HP was a little low. I was gonna say if we get another one of him, he'll gain a level. He might gain an ability. But these always tend to be dead ends, which is nice. Unfortunately, there's not much in here other than a Thebal Stone Pierce one, which I suppose is useful to someone at some point and to some extent.
Looks like we can go down that way.
Does it feel like these floors are incredibly short? They're very small. I guess it's reminiscent of when you started exploring Tartarus. The floors were incredibly short there as well. Hold on, gang. Steer clear. That guy was eyeballing us. He was eyeballing us directly, and now he no longer exists, which is unfortunate.
Seem capable. But I guess that's to be expected from Aigis' sister.
of course. Never underestimate us sisters.
It's not actually necessary to get the jump on them. It's not actually necessary to get advantage. We can just start the combat encounter. It'll be fine. But it's a mechanic in the game. Oh, no! Oh, jeez. Okay, no, we cooked it. You see, we cooked it. No, we didn't. It's all good. I thought for sure it had just turned around and was coming at us. So these guys are going to be... Let's go ahead and just attack them with regular attacks. Make sure everyone gets their go. Nice work. Very nice work. We do have our Theurgy, and it's a restored 50% HP and raises accuracy and evasion. That's a nice touch. That was his first Theurgy as well. All right, now finish him off.
My wish will become my strength.
Look at you.
Enemy down! This is my wish.
I'm assuming that if I wanted to, I could come back through this door again, right? And fight all these things again if I wanted to just, like, grind levels? Because if it's a grind fest, surely they must anticipate you doing that. Yeah, get the high pixie. Get the high pixie. We've got to be careful about... Ooh, she's aggressive. Love that for her. Everyone's level 26 now, which is exciting.
All right, let's keep that up.
Ooh. We could go back if we wanted to. Would we be able to return? We're on floor B4. Yeah. Head back. And let's see what we can do back at the sand pits of time. We can do a save. So we're 25 minutes on. Now, if we talk to you, can you take me back to where we were? Yeah, the furthest we made it was Mage Bulge floor 4. No, that's it. We don't have a teleport machine. If I go back to the door, will you take me back? Go through the door. Go to the deepest explored floor. Okay, great. That's what I wanted to check and see, was whether or not we'd have to start at the top and make our way back down. Can confirm that is not the case. Now, it's probably respawned a lot of the... Yeah, I was going to say fellas wandering around down here. So that one was looking like dead at me. We're not getting an advantage there. Oh, jeez. Okay.
I'm still setting up.
They're weak to lightning. They're weak to fire.
I'm still setting up.
They're not weak to wind. They're not weak to wind. Why are we doing a wind attack? Just shoot them. Find out if they're weak to piercing damage. Well, that's unfortunate.
One step at a time. Let's do it! Caesar!
Red one! Enemy down!
It's gonna win this. I've got this!
The enemy is down! I knocked an enemy down!
So we gotta pass that back over to her.
Yes, taking point.
Oh, by the way, we are just gonna hold on to that Theurgy for a bit. My reasoning being that I imagine we're gonna have some kind of boss coming up. I don't know if it's gonna be like a gatekeeper or what, but I want to be prepared for it. I don't want to be too hasty.
The enemy wings, sister! Don't hold anything back! Capacity!
How did you survive?
Engaging!
Goodness me. Persevering, holding on for dear life. The best of the best, I suppose it was. Get the Naga. Get the Naga in the party. We need to go try... we shouldn't try fusing them yet, because we've not unlocked anything on them yet.
At least perform better than this. I guess enough time's passed for us to get Ben out of shape.
Not really. It's only been a couple of months since we fought the personification of the end of the world, right? So, like, no, objectively, it's not enough time has passed. False. I call false. Not even, I don't even think it's been a, no, it has been 2 full months, actually, now that I think about it. I was going to say not even, but no, yep, it has been exactly that long.
The best bet would be...
SP's holding steady. That's good. We can always go back if we find another teleporter and use the clock, but we've only got a couple of Twilight fragments, so I'm thinking we're probably not going to do that. Oh, speaking of Twilight, I finally watched the last few episodes of Spy X Family Season 3. Good stuff. Very good stuff. I definitely thought they were going to do a bigger twist at the end. I thought they were absolutely going to kill a character off. I'm glad they didn't. That's the problem with a show like that. Like, yeah, killing a character off would raise the stakes, but I like all of those characters, so I don't want that to happen. You know, so let's not raise the stakes. Let's keep everyone in there and let's keep going. So Oberon's reached level 17 and has unlocked Mazio. Thank goodness. Is that our first AoE magic attack? I think it is.
All right, let's keep that up.
Oh, and this is the same teleporter we've already used.
But there's no need to head back yet.
Unless we wanted to just keep farming this floor, which I suppose we could do, right? Like, we could just keep recycling this floor again and again and again and again and again.
You're tough, but we're going first. Attacking. One more. What next?
I was going to say, I forgot to check. We have a wind ability on Aigis now, don't we? We probably could have just used. It doesn't say that we do, but that might be because we don't have the right persona selected. But I think even if we have a persona with a wind ability and it's not the one that's currently equipped, it would still tell us that she has a weakness that this thing is weak to. So we don't know if she's weak to slashing damage. Do you have a fatal end? No, it's actually resistant. It's the opposite of being weak to. I could see that.
Sister, I'm scared.
Oh my goodness.
Combat system.
No! Can anyone help?
I don't think anyone has, like, a rezzing ability at the moment.
Do you have any healing?
We do have a life stone. No, actually, no, there's just, there's no rezzing her, I don't think. We'll go through everybody here real quick. No. Yeah, no, unfortunately, I think she's going to stay dead on the ground. Oh, I forgot to check throughout all of that, though, whether or not anyone had any wind abilities, and I can confirm that no one does. We do have, well, single shot's not going to be helpful in this situation. Automatically survive 1 magic insta-kill attack with 1 HP remaining. Should probably keep that one ready to go, you know, at a moment's notice. Heavy slash damage to all foes. Well, we know they're resistant to that. Slightly restore the party's HP. Yeah, let's do that. We'll have to get back over. I don't think that anyone has the ability to res.
Did some serious damage.
But she has what they're weak to. Hold on, I needed to check. Yeah, no. We cannot revive. Please land. We'll at least be able to do an all-out attack. Which we should have been able to do last time if it didn't somehow magically dodge our wind attack in the first round. That should have ended the whole thing. Oh my gosh, it's still alive. We're still on the same floor. Why is it difficult? What's going on? We haven't even advanced. Oh, yeah. Yeah, get Principality. Absolutely. Bring them on board for sure. If we see duplicate cards, we should collect them just for the XP. Yeah, thank you for that shout out there. I appreciate that. I recognize that we probably do, in fact, need to do some healing. Yukari does not... She no longer has her, like... Whatever her buff was that allowed her to heal everyone for less. But there we go. So we've just burned through a lot of SP and basically accomplished the same thing. Presumably, she will be able to unlock that again as we move forward. I doubt if they're going to change the unlocks and buffs all that much. We're just waiting now patiently for Fuka to say, wait, there's a border floor up ahead. You're getting closer to a strong presence. Please be careful.
What do we run into next? That's one strong shadow. What's the plan?
Well, we're going to run away first because we've made a horrific mistake.
Persona feels a little different now.
Oh,
Maybe it's just because it's been a while.
that's right. She has jamming, but that's all she's got. Okay. I know that it's a bigger, badder, harder, tougher boss, but I think we do want to confront it just because of the potential bonuses we could get from defeating it. And we do have a couple of Theurgies ready to let... Oh. It's a group of them. Okay. Well, this will only deal a lot of damage to one enemy. We could look up what it's weak to. That feels like cheating. So we're not going to do that.
Let's go!
That's unfortunate.
Focus.
Oh, I was really hoping we'd figure out what its weakness was by this point in the combat encounter. Oh, no!
What is optimal? Something else.
And all you do is, like, increase everyone's accuracy and evasion and restore HP, so that's not super helpful. Oh, no! Okay, hold on. What else have we got? You know what? Wait a second. We have a Hail Mary for a situation like this. No! That's our Hail Mary! Oh, okay, heavy dark damage. Maybe they're weak to it. Maybe they're weak to it.
The enemy was unaffected.
So things aren't going well. Things aren't going well.
Down on my knees here.
Sonata-senpai's been knocked down. Are you okay?
This might have been a mistake. This may have very well been a mistake. We can restore everyone. Okay, heal everyone up. Accuracy and evasion. We're not in that bad a pickle yet. We're not in that bad of a pickle yet. We've determined what they're not weak to, right? So we just gotta keep going through the lists here. Deathbound, heavy slash damage. Yay!
I won't miss next time.
Okay. Was that a weakness, though? No, I think that was just a crit. We happened to crit.
Should I scan on this enemy?
We can't switch now, can we? We're just stuck with doing that again. Maybe it crits again?
This is my resolve.
Maybe it crits again?
That's the last one.
Oh my gosh, okay. We're in a good position here. We're in a good position. Probably should have healed just then, now that I think about it, because we might not kill this guy. And if it targets Aigis, which it should... Yeah, I was going to say, we might be in a situation and a half. It's okay. Because we're gonna punch him. Hold on, what does Dia do? Slightly restore... No, punch. Go for it. Let's try it. No. It already had its turn, so it's not going to go again. It loves being frozen. We're not going to do that. We're not that stupid.
Doesn't seem to have any effect.
Fire is probably what it's weak to. I would guess. It's not going to end up being light. If it has any weakness, it's going to be fire. Nullify stat buffs for all foes. Raise one target. Okay. Yeah, we're going to buff her attack. And we're going to hit it with fire, and hopefully that kills it.
You don't have much health left. Can you heal up?
If we can hit it with fire, now that I think about it. Oh, yeah, we have enough SP for it. Okay, well, I don't think it's got a weakness to fire, but it didn't care much for it. Let's restore the party's HP. Let's not die here today. That would be unfortunate. Please don't... Okay, that's fine. Yeah, target her. That's okay. No one cares. So is it actually weak to, like, light attacks? Or is it just not weak to anything? Probably more than likely. Thank heavens. In the end, we got there. In the end, we got there. We got a lot of XP. Everyone's leveled up. We got a lot of random bits and bobs. Probably worth it in the end. Probably. We got... Oh, look at that. Weak damage to all foes. Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right, we're getting somewhere.
Let's be on our way.
Let's persevere a little deeper.
A treasure chest.
All right, got ourselves a chest. Move a little bit deeper. Mike, welcome to the stream. How are you doing this evening? Or this afternoon, this morning? I guess it does depend on where you are in the world, doesn't it?
sloppy monster.
Oh, we definitely are not getting advantage on it. That is unfortunate, but it didn't get us, which is what matters. So everyone's health is still in a pretty bad way. We probably should have healed before we started this encounter. Now that I think about it, probably would have been a good call. Should we, you know what? Let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do this right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Nearly 8 p.m. Well, good evening to you. Hope that you have a wonderful night upcoming. It feels like a waste of a theurgy to accomplish something that we could have accomplished if we just healed before getting into this encounter. That's okay. Now we have time for it to generate again before we head into what is going to end up being our first boss fight and all of this. Okay, we do have another one here. Heavy electric damage to all foes. We're going to hold on to his, though. We're going to hold on to his for the boss fight. We just have to get through this random encounter with a couple of... Like, he's shocked, right? Like, he's not liking that. And then I've never known a lion who enjoyed being cold. They have such short fur. They're not prepared for icy winters. He's not going to like... it didn't bother him all that much, sure. But, okay. We don't know how they feel about, like, piercing attacks or anything like that. Resistant to them. Very resistant to piercing attacks. Probably not really a good thing to hit them with, I guess, at the end of the day. Let's just, once again, restore the party. Actually, it really is just Yukari who's taken a bit of damage there. I'm sure she can persevere. Did we already hit him with wind? We hit him with wind. They didn't care at all. Yeah. Yeah, that's all right. Bit of a waste of a turn from her, but that's okay. They don't mind electricity either. Do they like being punched? No, but they didn't hate it either. What about being slashed? There's not a whole lot that these guys are bothered by. Do they like being burned? I gotta say, these are the most resilient lions. The ball and chain isn't bothering them. They've been electrocuted, burned, frozen, had heavy wind directed at them. Darkness might be a weakness, we're not gonna know. Because the one dark attack we have is very costly, and we have 12 SP left on, you know, the main hero character, so that's not great going into a boss fight. We've tried everything. Yeah, just give him a old slash. Let's not waste any more SP on this guy. Oh my gosh, we're critting. Beautiful, thank you. I have no idea if you're supposed to know in any kind of a way when a crit's gonna land. I guess probably not. If you could know when a crit's gonna land, wouldn't be a critical, would it? Yeah, so I think we skipped Neko before. We'll go ahead and get Neko now. Have to have a look at what they're actually bringing to the party here in a minute. Lovely. Carry on.
That certainly went well.
We're about to go immediately into another one. Oh, don't look at me. Don't look at me like that. I really miss Makoto Yuki's ability to just charge forward and do a little twirl in the air and just, like, get into it. And that's okay. Yeah. So, really all we have to do here is delay until it's Yukari's turn. And Yukari can do this and hit all of them. And we'll immediately, assuming none of them dodge. That's what you want to see. Go into an all-out attack. It should. You would think so. You would like to think so, Yukari. And it did. Principality we've already got. We don't have a provoke. We're going to get Principality again, though, and get those levels up. So they should level up at least once. I don't know if they're going to unlock anything from doing that. Yeah, level 17 now. All right, let's go. We got Recarm, which is, of course, revive one fallen ally with 50% HP. Immediately, Principality has become the most important party member because that is the one res ability we have, and we don't even have the SP to execute on it.
That certainly went well. There's a chest.
I see that. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to open that up right now. Bit of cash money. If we have any SP restorative items, as soon as we find this boss individual, we're going to be activating them. Let's go ahead and do a bit of a heal. Who's got the cheapest heal? Slightly restore one ally. So that's, yeah, that's fine. I just wanted to get her up a little bit. Of course, that does take from our already depleted SP store, so I probably should have thought about that for more than half of a second. I reckon that door there is going to be the next staircase descending down to where the boss is, so we've yet to figure out what, if anything, these guys are weak to. So it's kind of unfortunate that we are confronting them yet again. We know this thing's weakness, so... And we actually do have an electric shock ability. Now, hold on. Yeah, hold on just a second here. was going to say, we could pull out Deathbound. Now that we have full health, that ought to deal quite a bit of damage to everyone. Actually, yeah, and it did. And it did. Let's just send that, yeah. Because it'll at least hit everyone.
Hey, don't dodge it.
Yeah, that's uncalled for. Don't dodge out of the way of the attacks. It's okay, we'll finish that one off. We're going to send it back to Aigis to just do Deathbound again, I think.
It is time. Persona!
Beautiful. You could not ask for more.
Targets destroyed. No shadows detected.
Ooh. Yeah, let's get Oberon again. Because we'll level up Oberon by doing that. And what does he have on him that might be useful to us? He's got Fatal End. Ooh. Deals medium slash damage to one foe. Low chance of inflicting fear. Good to have.
Aigis, your stamina. Please don't overdo it.
I think we've already overdone it. I think it's a bit late for that now. I don't think there's any rolling that back, unfortunately. We are going to head down. Ooh, what a find. Assuming we can take him down. Do we have any items that will restore SP? We don't. Oh, are you kidding me? We've got nothing. We got just nothing usable for SP restoratives, which, I mean, makes sense. I kind of just hoped we'd pick some up while we explored, but we hadn't, so we're in a pickle. We can go back out if we find a teleporter, and we can use the clock if we have enough Twilight Fragments. I don't know how many we have. I assume it still requires 7. I'm just watching every item that drops now for anything that mentions SP. Please, please, please mention SP, you know? I think this is all going to fold together into one area. Yeah, so we've not really missed anything.
Enemy spotted. Let's take him down.
Does that count? Did we get him from behind? We didn't. Okay, I couldn't tell what direction it was facing. So we got ice and wind. I think we got to stop trying to do anything other than just, like, physical attacks with her. Because we can restore her health easily, but we're not getting her SP back, and she's got 9, so... Good job, buddy. No. Let's not be silly. Let's use the thing we know it's weak to.
Nicely done. Here we go. Run. See ya.
I don't know what a Hama boost is. I think that's a boost to light attacks. We're already getting an XP boost on every encounter. Let's restore HP. That seems like the most logical thing to do, especially when we're using big attacks that consume HP. Yeah, get everyone topped back off and ready to go for the next encounter. Alright, so we can either go that way.
There's a chest.
I see that. Oh, great, these guys again.
This is my resolve.
I mean, it'd be great if we could just pull this off again. I was going to say, if it just critted them each time, that would be wonderful. We might be able to just kill this one. Hold on. No, they're resistant to that. That's not going to work. I take it back. Wasted time. Might be able to just punch this one to death, though. Son of a gun! You can't just jump out of the way! Low chance of inflicting fear. Get him. He dodged the last attack. If he's afraid, it might benefit us. That's what we want. That's what we want to see. Well, that is uncalled for aggression. Like we did anything to you. Overall, a pathetic showing from the Lions.
That's a win for the team. Good job, everyone.
If we got the option to heal again, I think we ought to go with that. Nope, but we can get High Pixie and level up High Pixie again. So let's see what we get out of that. High Pixie's now level 21. Ooh, okay, we got an AoE. And it's not really an AoE. Oh, it's not even a multi-target. I was wrong, actually. We already have the multi-target. So this is just the standard. I gotta try to figure out what these... Ma Bufu. I know that Ufu is like... Or anything with the oof in it, or the ool in it is like an ice attack. But it's figuring out the boo versus the ma. Really weird. The la versus the ma.
Aigis, your stamina is running low. Do you want
There's a pattern to all of this. Listen, there's no point in trying to return because there's no way back without a teleporter, right? So why even bother asking? Oh shoot, hold on, he's right up here. We're approaching him. Let's top everybody off. Yukari? Hold on, does anyone else have... Yeah, Akihiko's got plenty left as well. So we'll use him to do that.
Sister, a shadow!
I love that we don't have to chase him down anymore. Literally just shoot him.
Summoning. Take it down if you can.
I was gonna say, this'll probably kill it if it lands.
I'll get it.
And it doesn't. That's unfortunate. That's deeply unfortunate.
Sorry.
The best bet would be Caesar.
If this thing gets away from me, I'm gonna be so mad. Really? That landed?
This is my resolve. Something else. Can I stand on this enemy? Summoning.
Do we have any other kind of over-the-top? Arrow rain. Weak pierce damage to all foes. I'm wondering if it's like multi-hit. Does that mean some of the hits have a chance to land? No. No, of course it doesn't. This thing's gonna get away from us. This thing is absolutely gonna get away from us. I'm gonna be very upset when it happens.
I'll take care of this. I've got this.
Do you think if we'd done nothing but magic attacks from the beginning, we'd be getting somewhere? That is not what I meant to do. I can't believe that I did that. I'm so upset with myself. That was an accident. Well, at least we got some SP back out of it, I suppose. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't know if it's obvious or not. What I was trying to do was,
Summoning. Something else.
what was I trying to do? I was trying to hit that button and figure out if anything we had done had any, like, strengths or weaknesses against it. Goodness me. I think the one option we've got is to just try to hit it with Deathbound and hope that it lands. Because that will kill it. And it's gone. Ah, goodbye, little hands. What a waste of time. What a waste of time and effort. What a waste of SP when we only have so much of it. So that's the way down probably to the next, the big bad.
This floor has been fully explored now.
Thank you for the tip. Oh, I hadn't thought about the Reaper in a hot minute. I assume he's still roaming around down here. Use that once, and then go back and use that a couple of times. Definitely not getting an early advantage there.
I'll start preparing the analysis.
No, let's not be silly. Let's not waste 48 SP. Let's not be goofy. That's ice, fire, and electricity.
The enemy's weak to ice. Let's freeze them solid.
I think we'll just do like a basic attack with her. And then everyone else has the ability that's going to be like someone is weak to, you know? No, she had the fire! Darn it! Aigis is the one who had the fire attack. I don't know what I was thinking there for a second. I was like, oh yeah, everyone in the party has like the thing they're weak to. I just have to get past Aigis' turn. No, I don't. No, that was a mistake. It's okay. Now we can kick back to Aigis. It's fine.
Yes, taking point. I can do this.
My head is not in the right space for this, clearly.
Victory is at hand. Target destroyed. Handing off. I'll go full power. How can I help?
We still kind of managed to do the thing I wanted to do. Wah wah. In the end, we kind of got there.
Time to end. Let's strike them down. Weapons free. End of the line.
Yep. Gotta get the Naga.
Keep your filthy.
Even if we don't use them, as long as we collect these cards, we'll still be able to level them up. It feels a little bit like cheesing, but it's a built-in mechanic. The game intends for us to do this. It intends for us to get distress boosts in this manner.
Oh, new skill, huh?
Nice. Akihiko, what a guy.
Now on to the next.
Uh-oh. What?
I just sensed something unusual run by up ahead.
As did I.
It seems to have gone down to a lower floor.
Okay. Is that not just Makoto Yuki? One-way teleporters are found throughout the Abyss of Time and can be used to instantly return to the desert doors. Even after returning to the desert doors, you can speak to Fuka by entering the by the entrance to return to the furthest explored floor. Heading back could be a good idea if you find yourself stuck. The game is letting us know in advance that if we're about to find ourselves in a tough boss fight, we should run away.
Is that mysterious figure the one behind all this? Things are getting interesting.
Yes, indeed they are. Yeah, let's head back for right now and we'll do a save. And we'll see whether or not we've got anything else we can do up here. I was going to say, how much is this going to cost me? We don't have to use it right now. Yep, 7. Okay, I have 2, so we're not going to be activating that. Let's do a save, and I will be right back. I'm back! Let's continue where we left off. I know I just did a save. Let's do another one. Right at the 2-hour mark. Once again, a miracle. So let's get back down there to what I assume is Makoto Yuki, unless it isn't. I don't know why he would be running around as a ghost boy, but that's kind of the only clue that we have, is we just watched a dark-haired boy. Oh.
It's not a shadow, is it?
Maybe
Now that we finally have a lead, let's find out where it takes us.
Maybe it's a memory. We've not bothered to run over here before, but there's actually no reason to. So that's actually okay. I sense something really strong directly below you. You could be in for a fight as soon as you head down. Are you ready? Born ready. We've got to save, so the worst that can happen is... Oh, that's not what I anticipated.
Multiple shadows ahead. It looks like they've been waiting for us.
I see that.
And that strange presence is there too. The same one from before.
And what does that mean? There he goes. Wait a minute. That did not look like Makoto Yuki. Hold on a second. That looked like a phantom thief. I better not Google that, actually. Is there... What? That doesn't make sense. No, never mind.
Gone?
Disregard what I said. That sounded silly.
Be careful.
It's definitely not what it is.
We'll win, sister. They look tough.
It's okay. We've got all of our theurgies. Physical reflecting wall. Okay, just on that one, though. Guess what I'm gonna do? Since you're... Oh, hold on. Actually. So, that's a shouting tiara. That's a shouting tiara. That's a wrathful book. Let's go for the wrathful book first. It's unique. It's the only one of its kind, and therefore, it's probably special. It might be more powerful than the others, and therefore needs to be prioritized. Very good stuff. Now, theurgies will bypass any kind of walls or defenses that they have, so we don't have to worry about that. Now, gosh darn it, she was doing good dodging those. No point in doing that. I was going to say, now would be the time to... Hold on, it has a physical blocking wall is the only issue. So we definitely don't want to break out anything that's going to... You know what? Hold on. No, it's fine. We'll still go ahead and break out our trump card here. We'll break out our Sinful Shell. Now's the time. Because this is going to land, and this is going to deal a lot of damage, and this might end the fight. This definitely feels broken. It does a lot of damage, but it doesn't end the fight. Okay, find out who is,
It's a strong one. Be on your guard.
who is weak to electricity, maybe? Or, actually, now that I think about it, much more sensible, do that.
Special delivery just for you.
We're getting there, baby. We're getting there. And Orgia mode. This is definitely going to finish off that first one with the magical blocking barrier. So we've not ever seen this before. It's different than Aigis's. Fabulous. Go all out, everybody.
Let's strike them down. Ammunition loaded. Weapons free. Get you for that.
Yeah, she's enraged, so we're not going to be able to tell her what to do. That's okay, though. She did what she needed to. We're happy about it. I think we can punch this one to death, and as long as it doesn't try to revive anyone... Chef's kiss! Perfect encounter. The High Priest's Major Arcana card has been added to Shuffle Time. That was 22,000 XP. All-out attack damage will increase until you quit exploring. Nice. Everybody's level 29 now. Everybody's feeling fine. Big gains. We got Marin Karen, which of course everyone knows is a high chance to charm one foe. So this place has stronger shadows getting in our way. It really does remind me of Tartarus. So, how are you feeling, Aigis? Aigis? If you ever get tired or anything, be sure to let us know. All of this happening so suddenly, being leader must be tough on you. I really appreciate you.
Huh?
Oh, it's no big deal, really.
Hey.
Shall we then? Looks like the figure's gone too, so why don't we keep moving forward?
Oh.
It looks like there's a door up ahead. Aigis, Could you give it a look? I don't think it's dangerous. It should just transport you somewhere. That is unusual. That's how this ends? Oh, no, actually, that it goes over here and continues down.
What even was that figure anyway? Hard to believe it has nothing to do with us. Let's hurry and catch it. We'll get out of here for sure.
Yeah, let's see what's in our treasure chest first. We got a speed band. We should have a look at everyone's equipment now that I'm thinking about it again. So we've got the red ribbon, which doesn't, I don't think it does anything. Yeah, this will give us extra agility, and that is the only thing we've got on offer. What about armor? No. What about weapons? I was gonna say, I don't think so. Okay, that's enough of that. How about after we open this chest, though? Yeah, we'll get rid of literally half of our bold bow. That is a nice looking bow. You can have it. So now Yukari can do slightly more damage. I guess we will check the contents of the door. I wonder where it leads. A land of light, apparently. Oh, we're just back here.
Perhaps.
The Desert of Doors? Interesting. Well, now we know where that door leads. After defeating a shadow that guards a given door, a new pathway to the Desert of Doors will be opened there. This allows you to use the Desert of Doors to travel between completed areas at your leisure. So is it kind of set behind this door? This is the door we started in. So this is, yeah, B8. Okay. Instead of doing the teleporter, I guess. I suppose that's acceptable.
Hi.
I'll support you from here. Okay, never mind. That's all I needed. I think now might be a good time to call it for today. I know it's been a very short stream, 2 hours, 22 minutes, and in a second, 22 seconds. Which, I mean, would be a great place to end it, but I'd have to stop it like... I'm not going to get that precise. We started later than I hoped. I feel like I always have this excuse on a Saturday. Like, I know the stream's short, but I started later than I intended. I did. And now I have to go and deal with the chores of an adult. I don't think... Do people call them chores when they're adults? I feel like they call them errands. I call them chores. They're self-imposed. I make myself do them because I have to survive. Unfortunate, but that's the reality we're living in. Until next time, thank you folks for tuning in. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the continued support. We will be streaming this again tomorrow, and I'm going to get back to streaming on weeknights as well until we get through this. I will probably re-explore this first region again, try to get some levels up in between tonight and tomorrow, or today and tomorrow. But we're not going to progress through the next door until you folks are back here to join me. So until then, thank you all for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you later. Goodbye.